back. I'm sorry about that. I had to change the controller for it to work. I have no idea why. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to share the link in the Discord. Yes. Skip.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Okay. We cannot go until noon, just to make sure. Of course, he had to wait until midnight again.
You. With your name, I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Folk don't object to your white monk.
Pox on the lot of you. What's that you're muttering?
Oh. If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off. Wizard tree!
What do you mean wizardry? I'm just running.
Damn it. Looks like rain. Ugh, sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Clothing. They change in here? Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the wants to show me something more.
Welcome back,
Come
Mateo.
on, come closer.
Yeah, I had to change controller for the headset, headphones, whatever, for it to work. The other controller just wouldn't pick up the jack. It just said put it like that. It wouldn't detect anything.
Damn.
Yep, we're back.
Necrophages had a
Welcome
field
back,
day.
James.
Still worth a closer look.
Like I told Matthew, I had to change controllers. Oof. Repeat all the mission again must have sucked.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Yeah, we're going to meditate first if you don't mind, my friend. There we go. But I fill up the potion. Okay, here we go.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Probably.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Yeah, imagine telling the Baron that his wife and daughter got killed in the swamp, close to his house. That would be awkward. I don't have time for wolfies.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Oh, you
Just
know
new
something.
information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Too late.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream.
Yeah, right.
So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Yeah, neither did you.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Neither, sorry.
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine.
happened next?
What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. The beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good, Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for the help.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
Yes, she will.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Well, she'll be somewhat alright. She'll be in a cult, but let me thank you by stealing everything in your house. I don't want to attack. I want to loot. It's night, so I can justify turning off the lights. So it's starting to be done, but still.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bye, creepy unborn baby. Done, guardian angel. You know what? Let's call the house. Come on, hurry up.
Come on, Roach.
Oops.
Come on.
Stop too soon. Get clap. You again.
Halt! Standard Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
I thought I met him before on this playthrough, but
I
apparently
am
not.
Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight! Enough! I yield.
Had enough.
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go
Get
back to
some
Maid
fight.
Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Yep. And I'll bounce you again.
Run, Roach.
Got that arse's wit like you know.
Come on. You surprised? I tried to dance with Witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
So curious. Ask him.
my man's got to. Not half bad. First the army's passed, then the pop. Hey, come on!
Move it!
Hey, Lonnie! Good to see you. How have you been then?
Slower.
Remember me?
Stable hand. Pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Oh, I feel you.
One fucked up face.
Oh, I forgot it's not in there
Corpse to be. Fake.
anymore. I keep forgetting. It's Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure.
I think we're all waiting on
They call me the
Cosmo.
sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
No time.
No time.
This'll only take a minute. That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sit.
Well, not drunk is an improvement. Okay, this doesn't need to be lit up. This will be payment. Taking this as well. And this. Turning these off. Yep, I did.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most.
I'm good, thanks.
Spirits free.
I'm a little bit tired, but not as much as I could be. Not as much as I
Your
have been.
loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon.
Yeah, maybe you should have stopped drinking and stopped beating your wife.
Mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something?
Yep. Not good news.
Let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Yeah, Casual woke me up half an hour before my alarm.
Your
And
daughter's in
so it
Oxenford.
gave me time to snooze a little before having to
She all right?
get up.
In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
So I'm less tired than I usually are on Thursday, but still a little because I've got the whole week behind me.
No intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself.
They're all
Don't
well.
believe anyone else.
The she-wolf hasn't updated to hit, which is making her tired and even more affectionate than usual. And otherwise, everyone is good. And she's even more protective over tennis balls. All 9 of them have been gathered into a dog bed for safekeeping.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What's the problem?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
No, I don't want to skip.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Hoof it! Hoof it! Come on, lass! Want that horse, don't ya?
I did,
You're
thanks,
wind,
Sonny.
not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Oh yes, I will. No, I'll wait until I have a bit of a better game to play Gwent with him.
Last night too.
Okay, so for now we need to do the witch's quest.
What the?
Well.
Oops, went too low. Too far, too low.
What the? Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll?
Yeah, it won't be received the way you hoped, Jude. But, you know, that's my problem.
Bring the Smiths, lass. Get tooth one. What's that, your mate?
Non, rendors-toi maintenant, je fais que chantonner. Let's see. Do I have... No, I don't. Okay, then. I'll go by horse.
They tried to dance with a Witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
Giddy up.
Sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman. Hunger help an old
Yes,
woman.
milady.
What's wrong?
to their night, blasphemers. Pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, and kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Sorry.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
If you say so. Fine.
I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. Let's turn this one pale.
Come on, Roach.
You white one, look like you got soused last night too. Get out of my sight.
Don't you look at me.
I look at whoever I want, thank you very much. Rosa. Good folk, take no advice from the Pellar. When our Rosa fell weak, he said to put her on a pine plank and stick it in a fire-red oven, then count to 12 3 times. When we pulled her out, she had burnt to a crisp, and there was nothing left but to bury the sharp bits. But the Pellar refused to give back the 3 hard-boiled eggs we'd given him, saying he'd already eaten them. Wolfram and Annette. Repent. The ladies of the wood are unhappy. So the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Mend your ways, good folk. Show contrition and fervor in your faith. For if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Hands off my plums. If I catch anybody taking plums from my orchard, I'll cleave him in two with my axe. Don't say I didn't warn you. Winslaws. Keep away from the Nilfgaardians. I'll shear the hair off any trollop who fraternizes with the Nilfgaardians, so her boldness will proclaim of shame to all. And I'll carve the face of any peddler who deals with the Black Ones or provides them a service, a patriot. Contract, Jenny of the Woods. Hark! Some devil is taken hold of our fields. Something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you have courage to drive the full thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward. Volko, Ilderman of Midcopse. Old Millie's gone mad. Old Millie's lost whatever wits he had left, running around the yard in nothing but his nighties, yelling horrible oddities and smearing mud pies on anyone who walks close to a fence. Best avoid this place, especially if you've a Frenchly laundered dress on.
to do to get me a sword like that?
You don't want to know, kid. You don't want to know.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Just for that.
Scum, you'll not stand for this, will you? Can't take it anymore.
Sir, why we're up our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, mamoons, flying drakes, pikes, oh, and bats.
Oh, is that all?
G'day.
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk. Gonna try to charm him? Did Witch give you luggage? Aye, she did indeed. Didn't ask much for it either. Maybe I should pay her a visit. How'd you get there? Path past the pond? Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that, and head right off the path into the woods. Then keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cot.
Pick more interesting things from my notes.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Not from here, methinks.
Down sits in the old oak tree, brewing cider with devil.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Let me have a look at your stock.
One round.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
I love the bread today.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna take him away. And him too, because he's the one with the least power. The least power, I think it's not the right word. Anyway. Is that so? Here we go.
large stone near the pond.
Won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I whip their ass. So, yeah. I can be as cocky as I want.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Girls I heard and don't give milk, and we've another young'un on the way. Save us, kind miss.
What'll we do without our Yagna?
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Yeah, I know.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
Oh, but about salvat to her face.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
It's very careless to leave the house with your fire on.
Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
There. Now I can go.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Not shy. Just taking my time to extinguish your lights. This was a kind of
Witcher.
Looks like I can't reach anymore. Let's...
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gaul.
Why not?
No, to talk.
Turn around and wait.
Nope. Fine.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Ooh, burn.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
You first.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject.
Since you mentioned being a member of a lodge.
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
Okay.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
And yet you're gonna give
pricklier
it
than
to
I
me.
remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
Yep, sounds like him.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
What do you mean, come on? I'm ahead of you.
Gavella Glan.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me. Come on!
Okay, I'm coming. Jeez.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Submarine, yellow submarine, which submarine, which submarine. Okay. And I don't have golden oil. Oh, fine. In that case...
Kira.
Oh, it's one done. Where is it again? I think it's this way.
Ah! Geralt!
Yeah, it's this way.
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
What now, you piece of filth?
Disgusting!
Do you know the diseases they spread?
Lillard's Ah! Lillard's Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
If you're scared, turn back. I'm gonna go on.
Stop it, that's emotional blackmail.
You'd really worry about me if I went on alone?
You? I'd be concerned for myself.
Then come with me. Just quick decision, come on.
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition? Gavella Glan.
Larana Luna. Levate, Larana Lunet.
I await you, daughter of the Gaul. Follow the sign of your sword.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
What now?
What projection?
Something akin to a post box for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tyrell, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instructions from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that Ciri would like to cast Igni. He tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. Wounds heal awfully quick on the butchers. Come on. Die.
Oop. Ah, yes.
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way. It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel, ni forte sol esser. Sirel.
Swallow.
Ni forte
The obvious
sol
route
esser.
is not always the best. Fine, Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be. Kelpie, another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go. Well.
Think that's a swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course.
No, but we don't have a choice.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Yeah, speaking of which... There we go. Full potions. And let's prepare this as well.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Come on!
Thanks for keeping Vera warm for the time, Kira.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Do you know?
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagine it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
More.
Not your lucky day. Just wonderful.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gavella Glan.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly.
Another swallow.
No shit.
Look, it worked. Come on.
There we go.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the Wild Hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Actually, anything I can make? Ah, this one is interesting. This is always useful. I also wanted to meditate to bring
Wild Hunt.
my bombs back.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Well, I'm coming. Yes, you're coming. About time. You are slow.
Froze them before they could attack.
Shalas! Esai Isa. Jaba doi nilin yama. Ren! Shen Sabir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
only beginning to think. Because that's not very reassuring.
Hey, Nicola!
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola!
I like that silver.
Geralt!
Show me what you got.
Angal Stamina! It worked! Darian Annoy!
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me. Come, we might still catch them.
Yeah, just give me a minute. There we go, and because I know what's coming. Okay. Time
Thanks
for
for your
fight.
help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
No. Geralt, come.
Not your lucky day. Great.
He awaits us.
Of course he does. I need one last. I said one last meditation. Oh, come on. There we go. Must have been too close to the edge.
You're stubborn, Dwan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
That stench.
I wonder how long you last. Get up!
Stay calm. Focus.
Ah!
Ah, good.
Food and drinks. Oh, wait. No! No, I haven't yet picked up a potion that gives back health, so... I need to switch bombs.
Another rift!
Oh, God. That's him. This bit always gives me a struggle.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Oh, you've talked up all this time. No. That's what I wanted to do, but that's fine.
Damn it.
He awaits us.
Save game. And here we go.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Yes, I am.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Not a chance.
I wonder how long you last. Get up! Son of a...
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay
yeah,
calm.
we've noticed.
Focus.
Marva! Get up! And Salavatkan! Salavatkan!
Geralt! Another rift!
Yeah.
Geralt!
Oh, damn.
Marva! Diami!
That stench.
There we go.
Vela Glan. Are you well and whole? Oh dear.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
Well, if I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Oh, this will be for after she gives me the thingamajig.
Larena Luna. All right, let's watch this message.
Sirel, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times, to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders. but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Vellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Vellum, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Can't imagine where that comes from.
He's got a point.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Yes, which is why you want Ciri that the place wasn't
but there's
safe.
nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
You don't flirting, Kira. We know you wanted to get out Spence.
Nehaleni's eye. What is interesting. That stench. Damn it.
done that bit of exploring. Meditate for a bit. And go back to use the finger magic on the main illusion.
An illusion.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here. Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Oh, that wasn't right. I can never remember the proper order, so I just do it by random.
Seems we did something wrong.
Oops, too much.
Yeah. Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Oui. Number 4. There we go. What? A little quick for twice.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
We shall. In a moment. Day 3275. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with a magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of a being's last memories. Lara Doren's women's, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy despite the valiant conditions of her death, which should have strengthened the desired tendency. Lara remains silent. At this point, her research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seem entirely useless for my purposes. And just to be a dick, I'm turning this off. That's a lab.
We going?
No, not yet. Not yet, we're not leaving yet. Not this. I know I missed a passage somewhere. This leads to the exit, so that's not the right one. That's back in the lab. Where did I miss a passage? Map. Oh, of course. It's not showing me this place. Not specifically. Let's see. Maybe if I go backwards. Oh, don't tell me I can't go back. Okay, I can't go back. Fine. Thanks. Don't think that's it, but just checking. Aha. Wait. No, that's where we came from. So it's definitely not there. Let me see. One map. Weird. Close. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I'm able to. I'm usually able to find them, so I can figure out why now I can't. Like there's a place of war somewhere under there, and I can't figure out who it is. Usually I can. I've been in here before. Let me check the door. Didn't miss anything, right? Oh, no. No, I did not miss anything. No, I didn't miss anything in there either. Fine. Never mind, I'll find it another time because it's getting annoying. I'll figure
There's
it out.
something here. Need to use
Off swim. Can always come back after all.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end.
It was.
Something important.
Do you
Yeah,
intend to
I do
venture
that,
into
Roland.
Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Yes, okay.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Oh, it's very far away. All right, come. I think I should go there, and from there take my horse. One day I'll have to see what happens if I do the Isle of Fyke before Kira asks me to. If it's even possible. That might be. Yay, notice mode. Warning from the Nilfgaardians. Hark, good people. Nilfgaardians paid me a visit. Ordered me to tell all the village they'll hang any man caught helping the Redanian army. Tried to tell them no one's seen a Redanian here since the times of King Medal. But they wouldn't hear it, so I'm hanging a paper with the warning all the same. Elderman. Warning, no one breathe a word about what happened on Fyke Isle. Wag your tongue and you'll sorely regret it. Not free rhyme. A lonely ear, those forests here. A hand with marks, the lady's hawks. Request from Anawa. Listen here. My main journers left me under a pack of nippers. Took whatever valuables he could carry and walked off, without a word about where to. If your path crosses his, spit in his face from me. Anawa. Contract missing soldiers. Let it be known that the Imperial Army is in need of a man who knows the area, a hunter or a scout, for example, to help us find a missing patrol. It is possible the soldiers fell prey to a monster. If the suspicion is confirmed, anyone delivering the beast's head will be paid a reward by the undersigned. Address any and all questions to the same individual. Glory to the Emperor. Milan Noran, commander of a division stationed in Oreton. New carving needed. Lightning struck the carving of the ladies once stood by the stream. Burnt it to nothing. Someone's got to whittle a new one for God Guardians go angry. If you got the talent, grab a chisel and get to work. The Ealdorman. That's my horse. I'm not even asking if you guys want me to do the ladies the bug witches first or Kira's quest first, because since you will like the Baron better, I know you will want the Baron's quest to be continued, so heading straight to the bug.
Oi, you there?
What?
Yeah, Jeff, I figured you would say that.
Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
I do like the ladies' quest as well, so not
Afraid
complaining.
you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
See this medallion?
Gaffer! Gaffer! Shut it, Solbeck.
Yeah, they really are creepy.
Now I see it.
I love it.
We didn't mean no...
Recognize the guild?
Aye, Master. Forgive us for not remarking on it earlier. Please. Gaffer! Gaffer!
Now listen. Might pass through again someday. Don't know when. But when I do, I don't want to run into you. That clear?
As the summer's day, my lord. Godspeed you on your path.
Yeah, we don't cross a witcher either.
Solbeck.
Gaffer, he's a witcher.
Solbeck. What? Shut it.
Yeah, they wouldn't be out of place in Grimm's fairy tale. Well, they're probably inspired by some East Europe tale, folklore tale, I mean. Like most monsters in The Witcher are. Ah, fine. I thought I crossed by swimming. Yeah, I expect it's Polish folklore because most of the monsters in the game are inspired right out of Polish folklore. Which makes sense given the writer is Polish. That's what's his name? It's got not fighting him. That's he's got a typical East European name that us Westerners have trouble pronouncing. No, I don't have time for you guys. Yes, Andrzej Spakowski. Probably butchering the name actually, but it's the best I can do. Makes you feel of Hansel and Gretel too. Creepy. Don't worry, Lenny, it's hard for us Westerners to get it right, be it the spelling or the pronunciation.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked them blood him empty, stripped his skin off clean. Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Yeah.
Don't know you. Go away.
Good kid, stranger danger. That one would have lived long if not for, well.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost.
Yeah, more likely he got
an awful
eaten.
lot after that. He could still come back.
Aw, she's cute.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
This one looks angry.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I?
It's
You're
coming,
no
it's
lassie.
coming.
Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree snapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Well, one of them is buried and became a guardian angel. The other is trapped in a cult.
A bit of help, please. A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You. Be gone. Be gone.
Must be coming home from war.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
I mean, I get why he's protecting for girls, but I can't blame her for being protective of the children. Even though she's
Why don't you
keeping
want
them
to talk
for
about
the
Johnny? One of you knows about him.
the ladies
The others
to
must
eat.
too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Yeah, it's not stranger that will take you.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And eat snails. Yuck.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
Me too.
Or fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Here's some treats.
Yum.
Never eaten nothing like this before in my life.
Sad.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran!
She's not in the rush for someone whose twin daughter supposedly
Don't
got
be afraid.
bit in the
Don't know
butt
nothing.
by
I won't hurt you.
stung in the butt by a bug.
Where's Gran?
She's busy.
My god, this looks so creepy. Grown man just cornering a little kid in the corner and telling him that his only trusting adult is busy somewhere else.
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow, but Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then, laughing, went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum...
It's all right. That's enough. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Terrible war stories.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
What are you on about? Who said us? Ugly word, ugly.
No, not the one I wanted. Oh, god damn it. Got caught by surprise. I don't want to attack him. I want to change my prepared spell. It's fine, that spell, but...
Who said us? Ugly word, ugly.
Bastard. Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
That's again.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Oh, I doubt my channel will ever be grow enough for ChatGPT to notice it.
Don't be afraid. You're a Baka? A Luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live? Cozy Burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors?
You're right, you're as if you're a monster.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why?
Comment tu veux qu'il te l'explique alors que tu peux pas parler justement?
Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
No, no choice. Character points available. There we go.
Damn it.
Oh dear, oh dear. This is bad.
Stay close to me.
Oh, we want to stay close, apparently.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Of course you have to go around. Of course you should just get up from there.
Like that silver. Maybe he meant this bottle. Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it!
Peter Piper picked Prince Proxima a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigan is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever
Colorful
you are.
comparison.
Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
Yes, actually.
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, A smudger! A smudger! I'm sick, there are dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Oh, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise, downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Of course I'm gonna have to fight again.
Watch out!
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her.
Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I've a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me. Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch-hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Lady told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger. Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear. Stone shear. Stone nose, stone ears.
Little meditation while I'm there. Can't click what's in there yet. We'll see. Get here. There you are. Livertunner will flesh and tan the hides of deer, wolves and bear. Pots negotiable, Robert. Pots and ceramics made and sold. Pots, mugs and vases, molded and fired, all made of the purest clay straight from byways. Everything to fit your fancy, decorated or plain, but all pretty as a milkmaid and twice as sturdy. Anselm. Wicker work. Handicraft from wicker and birch. Baskets, mats and more. We use wicker both white and dyed, with and without bark. On request, we can also make furniture, brooms and other such household necessities. No pots, of course. Price negotiable, crops accepted most eagerly. Matri and daughters. Will darn and patch. If you wear it, I can patch it, sew it, done it, or otherwise make it good as new or better. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patches included in the price, but if more than an else worth stuff is needed, you'll have to provide it yourself. Payment in eggs, grain and potatoes preferred. Antonina. Wagon for sale. Heroic wagon for sale. Original owner. Good condition, hardly used, kept in barn. Inquire with Métis. Monster from the swamp. Anyone knows how to weed with this, and weed it careful, so that it's known far and wide, or at least for the whole village. Out in the bog, by where we dig pit, there's a beast what feeds on men and spurts out deadly mist all around itself. If you're good with a sword and looking for coin, know that I'll pay and pay well for that beast's head. And to everyone else, stay out of that accursed bog if you value your lives. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's have. not in there. My bad, I thought he would be. Oh no, he's there. Okay.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye.
A real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, Master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
So you know who sent me. Good. Easier that way.
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair. Just. Demanding they can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey airs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we get along well enough.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher.
No, it's the mom.
Don't ye treat this evil light.
For some dry brushwood.
Come on now. That's it, Roach.
Rats. Just sent Grandad out for some dry brushwood.
What was Kanja possible for tree? Yeah, thanks a lot, boss. Yeah, don't have a level for that one. Level 16 is a bit too high above me. You know, considering I just noticed the time, but considering it's almost 11 PM, I don't think I'll have the time to do the wall or going to the ancient spirit thing. So I'm just gonna end it here for tonight. And we'll do the wall ancient spirit, and we'll see if I choose to free the spirit or kill it. Sorry for Rion. We'll see if I choose to free the spirit or free the children. To kill the spirit or free the children. But we'll see that next time. Thank you all for coming. And sorry again for the technical difficulties at the start of the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next week. Or we'll see you tomorrow for the Unlicensed Therapy Games channel stream. Bye bye!